What is up? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. In today's video I have for you my designer shoe collection. I've been collecting these shoes for the last 3 or 4 years, so this is definitely not all purchased at one time. I personally love watching collection videos, you know, shoe collections, makeup collections, wig collections, all the above. I know a lot of people like to start these videos with a disclaimer about how they're not bragging and they saved up all their money to buy their shoes, blah blah blah. Today in this video I am bragging because I did not pay full price for a single pair of shoes you are about to see. Most of what you are about to see was purchased at stores like Nordstrom Rack or Bloomingdale's Outlet, Saks Off 5th, or at sample sales. I live in New York, so there are lots of sample sales pretty much every single day. I'll try to link below whatever I can find online. Just know that most of these shoes most likely will not be available just because I purchased them years ago. So let's get into the video. I think I'm gonna start with flat sandals, flat shoes, then go on to heels and then boots. So the first pair that I have to show you are these black Isabel Marant Birkenstock-like sandals. They are all leather with these flame details stitched on top, and unlike Birkenstocks, these are extremely comfortable because they're leather on the inside, on the insole, as well as on the outside. These I got at a La Garçon sample sale and I believe they were $100. The next pair I got back in April. They are these chocolate brown suede Mansur Gavriel slides. These I got from the brand sample sale that happened in Soho. It was actually across the street from my job at the time. And I love these because I just feel like they're a nude for darker skin, and that is one thing that Mansur Gavriel does very well. They do a lot of shade ranges, so if you are a certain color and you feel like you can't find nude shoes or nude bags for your skin tone, definitely check them out. I paid $105 for these. I believe they retail in like the, I don't know, like $500 range. I'm not really sure, but you should definitely be able to find these. Again, Mansur Gavriel is a minimal brand and they kind of do the same styles every season, so these will definitely come back around. Next I have these Randall slides, pointed toe slides. They are just a black suede with a black and navy blue tassel on the front. They are so comfortable. I wear these all the time. I used to leave them at my desk at work so that when I wanted to go to the gym after work, I would just wear sneakers to work, put these on while I'm at work, take them off, change, and go to the gym after work. These are really comfortable, and I believe that these were also $100 because I got them from Bloomingdale's and not the outlet. Next I have another pair of Loeffler Randalls. They are these pointed toe flats that lace up the top of your foot and around your ankle. They're very Aquazzura-esque, or is it Altuzzura or Aquazzura? Not sure which one does the lace up flats, but yeah, that one. Definitely copy that. But I got these at the Rebecca Taylor sample sale, and that day all of the shoes were $50. They had other brands besides Loeffler Randall, but Loeffler Randall was definitely what they had the most of, and there's another pair that I'm going to show you that I got at that sample sale also. So these were $50. I haven't worn these yet. I bought these a while ago. I don't really wear ballet flats that often, but I definitely think these are a good staple to have for just in case occasions where you want to wear flats. The next shoe I have is the same shoe in 2 different colors. They are these Issey Miyake United Nude collaboration Oxfords. I have them in black leather and silver metallic leather. They are really cute on. They don't make your feet look too big, which I thought they would since they're a pointed toe, but they don't. They're a little stiff in the beginning, but once you wear them a couple times to break them in, they're perfectly fine. These elastic sections here in the center definitely help to get your foot in there and make them a lot more comfortable. I used to work for Issey years ago, and I got these while I was an employee there, so I got a deep discount for these. Next, I have these Chloe espadrilles that have just a little fringe on top. I think it's just an easy way to make a very basic shoe a lot more fun. I got these at the Bloomingdale outlet, and I believe they were around $200, if not a little bit under. They're typical espadrilles. They're a little stiff in the beginning, but once you break them in, you are good to go. The last pair of espadrilles I have are these from Proenza Schouler. I got these at the brand's sample sale that $260 held for Proenza Schouler. They were $150, and I got these earlier this year. These are really comfortable as well. Just like the Chloe ones, the bottom is very stiff because they're true espadrilles on the inside, but the leather of the top makes them way more comfortable and just practical for everyday wear. Now, this first pair is not going to be everyone's style, but you know, some people collect art. I collect shoes. So I got these while I was working at Issey also, another Issey United Nude collaboration. They are the rock sandal. They're actually more comfortable to walk in than they look like. You just shouldn't be walking on like cobblestone because you'll definitely break an ankle. These I got while I worked for the brand, so they were also deeply discounted. But I highly doubt that these are still available anywhere. The next pair of shoes I got from Proenza Schouler, and this pair I got when the brand had their sample sale themselves and they had it in their showroom. These are a true sample, so they're a full size too big for me, and they were actually missing the ties, so I had to get this myself. But they were $50, so well worth it. They were true samples, so they were worn on the runway by the models, but you can tell by the bottom I haven't worn them yet, but they're like in perfect condition. Since they're a full size too big, I plan on getting like an insert for them so that my foot doesn't slip out a little bit too much, and since they have these studs on the front, I figured that would be a cute detail just to show instead of like having my toes go all the way to the front. So I got these at the sample sale and they were $50. This next pair is a more recent purchase. I got these Robert Clergerie sandals at the opening ceremony sample sale that just happened at the end of August. These were on sale for $75. I went on the last day, which this is the second time I've been to that sample sale, and I always go on the last day because everything is an extra 50% off. It's at a giant warehouse in Brooklyn, and they just have a ton of stuff. It's kind of a shit show and a zoo, but it's definitely worth it because you can find good things like these for super cheap. There's a couple other pairs that I have for you, but those are boots, so they'll be towards the end, but really good deals there. Not sure if I'll get the chance to wear these before it gets too cold outside, but I definitely think these are a good little shoe to keep around. Next up, I have these Maj or Mahe, however you say it, just platform wooden heel sandals. I got these at another $260 sample sale for the brand themselves. They were $60. These are really comfortable. I haven't worn these yet, but the cushioning on the insole is very soft, so I know these are gonna be a good pair to stand all night in. These are the other pair of Loeffler Randalls that I got at the Rebecca Taylor sample sale about a year ago. They're just these lace up wedges in a tan leather. I wore these to my sister's baby shower, and right back here like gave me the worst blister of my entire life, like literally peeled skin off. But I still think these are really cute. I think They just need to be broken in before they can be 100% comfortable. But yeah, gotta give these guys another try because I don't know if I could do it. Next I have these Barber Bowie denim wedges. I got these at a 260 location that I'm not too sure if they still have. It seemed like it was their like final sale, like last call location, where they have a bunch of different brands of shoes and clothing for both men and women. These were $75. I have to look online and see if they still have that location because I don't think they do, or I should walk by there next time I'm in Soho because I highly doubt that they still have it. But yeah, these were $75. They're so cute. I still haven't worn these yet. I'm not sure if I actually want to keep them or not, but they are very cute on. I kind of want to keep them, but I don't know how much use I'll get out of them. The next two pairs I bought at the opening ceremony sample sale last year, and it's what made me like fall in love with that sample sale because not only was everything an extra 50% off, but I found these. These are Giambattista Valli platform, like 6-inch heel, crazy sky-high heels. I haven't worn these yet just because they're obviously like an occasion shoe, like a going out shoe. They're not for everyday use. Like this is a get in the cab, get to your location, get out of the cab, sit down kind of shoe. Like you're not walking very far in these. These were marked at $42 that day, so at 50% off they were $21. The other shoe that I got at the opening ceremony sample sale that day were these. These are Giuseppe Zanotti, like light baby pink suede platform heel. Again, very similar to the Giambas, but just like a Mary Jane style with a peep toe. I couldn't believe when I saw these and they actually fit. They were my size. And the fact that they were $75. They were marked at $150 and with 50% off, $75. Also haven't worn these yet because just like the Giambas, they're like, you're not walking around very long in these. These last two pairs are a more dressier style of shoe. Definitely like a special occasion shoe. I have these Diane von Furstenbergs that I got at, where did I get these? I got these at Nordstrom Rack, that's where I got them. I got these at Nordstrom Rack. They were $100 or maybe like a little over $100. They're just all suede, and they have fringe that goes around the ankle. Even though the heel is pretty high, it's probably like 4.5 inches. These are very comfortable. Diane von Furstenberg is another brand that does a very good cushioning insole that is very soft and makes it easy to walk in and more comfortable to stand around in for hours and hours. The last heeled sandal that I have are these. These are Sophia Webster. I got these at the Sophia Webster sample sale that happened in Soho early in 2017. If you're not familiar with Sophia Webster, she is a UK based shoe designer, and for comparison, think like Betsy Johnson but high-end. They just do a lot of crazy combinations of fabrics and textures like you see here, like a metallic leopard print with fur on the toe, like just super crazy, but it looks so beautiful. I haven't worn these yet either. I feel like I keep saying that, so note to self, stop buying shoes to go out in because you're an old lady that never leaves the house. They're definitely a special occasion shoe, but I can't wait to wear these. They're so cute and they look really good on. I got these at the Sophia Webster sample sale and they were $150. If you are looking for a very unique shoe to dress up a plain outfit like a solid black dress or something, definitely check out Sophia Webster. They do amazing work. Moving on to the like boot section, even though this first pair is a sneaker, I have these boxer sneakers from Pleats. They're all leather. They're kind of like a wingtip, like men's inspired sneaker. I wore these sneakers so much when I worked at Miyake. I I had to like literally put them in a box and give them a rest because they were gonna get worn out, and I like them so much I wanted to be able to preserve them for as long as possible. I got these at an Issey Miyake sample sale. If you can, I would highly suggest trying to get into an Issey Miyake sample sale. You can call them or email them asking them how to get on the list, and they'll add your email address to the list to let you know when the next sample sale is. The last time I worked there, they did 90% off of retail at their sample sales. So basically you're paying 10%. If a shoe is $100, you're paying $10. So yeah, definitely well worth it. So these were $75 and they're so comfortable, and I'll just wear them forever and ever. Also from the Bloomingdale's outlet, I got these Pour La Victoire ankle boots. They're just like a moto style boot with some metal detailing on the front. That's really cute. All suede, like a taupey suede color. These kind of make my feet look big, but I really like the style of them, so I kind of don't mind. They're also really good quality. I got these at the Bloomingdale's outlet and they were $200 or a little over $200, I believe. Now getting into ankle boots, I have these Pleats ankle boots that I got while I worked at Issey Miyake. They're a super soft leather with a marble heel. The heel was just so cute. That's why I ordered these. I got these deeply discounted, of course, since I was an employee there. I would say though that their leather shoes, the leather isn't always the best quality. It's kind of comparable to like Zara leather or like a lower price point brand's leather, so they need to kind of step it up with that. I haven't worn these too much for that specific reason. I don't want them to crease that much. And I saw other co-workers wearing their shoes like to death and they looked hard by the end of the season. But yeah, these are really cute. Definitely gonna be wearing these this fall. I don't remember how much they were, just because if you work for a brand, you probably know that how the ordering process goes. It's kind of like ordering, I guess, Girl Scout cookies, where you like fill out the form and you get your cookies months later. It's very similar. So you kind of pay up front for things that you're not going to see for months. So it's just hard to keep track of it all. But yeah, I love these for this heel specifically. Definitely like an added detail to a plain Chelsea boot. Next up, I have these Isabel Marant black leather ankle boots with a wooden heel. I found these at Nordstrom Rack and they were $150. The heel is definitely what stood out to me. It's just another way to just switch up a plain black basic boot and just make it a little bit more fun. So I think these were definitely a good find at a great price. Next, I have these grayish taupish colored leather Chloe ankle boots with a pointed toe and a curved, almost wedge-like heel. There's a gold detail on the heel as well. I also found these at Nordstrom Rack. They were about $225, but I know they were a little over $200. These definitely stood out to me because of the heel. For some reason, that seems to be a theme where the heel is where the attention to detail goes, but I definitely love these too. They're super comfortable because of the shape of the heel and how it's almost like a wedge and just easy to walk in. Next, I have another pair of black ankle boots because I clearly don't have enough. These are just some black suede, kind of Chelsea boot-like style Diane von Furstenbergs. I got these from Bloomingdale's. The heel and the platform is like really detailed, which I thought was really cool. Also, the bottom is like the same as the bottoms on Tim's, so you can wear these in colder weather and not have to worry about like slipping on ice, even though I wouldn't really be wearing heels when there's ice on the ground. Like I said about the Diane von Furstenberg heels, the insole is cushioned very well, so I can wear these all day without my feet hurting, and I really appreciate that. I got these at Bloomingdale's and they were, I believe, $200. Ironically, the next pair of shoes was $200 as well. I got these Jimmy Choo black velvet sock boots from Nordstrom Rack. I just couldn't believe that I found these in my size. Nordstrom Rack has definitely been stepping it up with the designer pieces, but more recently, like, things are ridiculously priced, like they're out of control. For a like discounter store. These are not too high of a heel, so they'll definitely be more comfortable to walk in. I haven't worn these yet, but I'll definitely be getting somewhere out of them this fall. Next, I have these navy blue suede Chloe Harper lace-up boots that I got at the Chloe sample sale that was held by $260. I specifically went to that sample sale to find a Chloe Nile bag, and for Chloe Susanna boots. Then these, I went for 3 things, and these were the only things that they had left. Apparently, so $260 usually does like an invite only day in the beginning of a sample sale where they invite only people that are signed up to their guest list or employees of the brand, and that's when all the bags were gone. So there were no Chloe Nile bags when I got there, also no Chloe Susanna boots when I got there, just these. This was the only color that they had them in, and I'm not mad. I got these for, they were around like $4.50 after tax, which is pretty high for a sample sale price, but I don't regret it just because I've seen these like in Century 21 and in Nordstrom Rack recently, and they're still like $600–700. So I got these back in like March and they were $4.50, and currently in, what are we in, September, and they're $600 in those stores. Like, that's ridiculous. So glad I got these when I did. And these last two are the other 2 pairs that I got from the opening ceremony sample sale this year that happened at the end of August. First, I got these Giuseppe sock boots that have black metallic in them. These are just so cute. I think that I'll wear these a lot this fall. They can go with a lot of things just because they're black. They're very comfortable and cushiony on the inside. Just super easy to style, and I can't wait to wear these. These are definitely like a little Dorothy, there's no place like home shoe. These were $75, again, just like the ones from last year. I don't know if their pricing is always going to be the same for Giuseppe, but yeah, these were $75. So happy that I got these. I feel like these are going to be very versatile for the fall and go with a lot of things. And last but not least, I have these Dries Van Noten velvet rose printed boots. These were so cute. These were kind of what I went for. I follow somebody that went to the opening ceremony sample sale on the first day, and she showed these as being there. So when I went, I was definitely looking out for these. And so happy I got them. These were also $75, I think. No, these were $75. I think the Giuseppe's might have been $80, but yeah, these were $75. So cute. They look so good on, and like definitely give a little pop of color than just your basic bitch black boot that I own multiple pairs of. Yeah, so I can't wait to wear these this fall and style them up. So those are all the shoes I have to show you today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.